So hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we're going to get right into the January transfer window and we'll see what we have to play with. So yesterday, after I uploaded yesterday's video, basically what I did was I went on to the market, like the search players bar, and I put forward some strikers and some right backs who are on pre-contracts in obviously January. So I'll start that for right backs because that's probably the best way to start. So we've got Andre Almeida. Now he might be on a big wage because he's at Manchester United and stuff like that. He might be on a particularly big wage, so I'm not too sure, but I'll have a look at him. He's 30-year-old. He would be a bit of experience in our squad, so you never know. Then we've got a former Manchester United player who was very, very good back in the day, Fabio. 30-year-old, can play at right back or left back, so he could be the perfect option. He's got all the good stats that you know and love for a right back or a left back, so maybe he could be the one. Daniel Opare. The only thing I don't like about this guy is the fact I've just seen it there. He's got a low defensive work rate. Now that could be a little bit weird for me because I've never used anybody with a low defensive work rate. But at the end of the day, like career modes for trying players, and if I don't like Opare, I can always go back to Yilmaz and maybe get another pre-contract player. But you'd like to get it right first time, if you see what I mean. Then on to strikers, we've got Jack Marriott of Derby here, 26 years old, striker. He's got finishing, he's got shot power. We're going to wait for their scout reports to come back and then we'll see who there is to obviously go with, who looks good. So he's got acceleration, sprint speed, all those good things you know and love with a finisher. His only trait though is that he's injury prone, and that's the trait I don't like with a striker. Batshuayi is another player who has got the flair trait, which we all know and love of a striker. 27-year-old, 6'1". He's got a medium low, the same as Messi, if you don't know Messi's work rates. 5-star weak foot, which is obviously a big shout for me. Strength, composure, attacking positioning, finishing, but we're going to wait for his scout report. We've got Famara Diédhiou of the Championship of Bristol City. Got the power header trait, 6'2", high work rates. He's got strength, everything, and he actually plays in the Premier League as well because Bristol City did get promoted. Got penalties, shot power, finishing. Now that I look at these couple of strikers, I'm not sure who I'm going to go with because I like every single one. Tuchel, obviously we've got his scout report back because we've seen him before with different things. I'm not too sure about him. He just doesn't look great, and he's only one rating higher than Chieri, so I don't know. Andre Pereira, he's the same, so maybe not Tuchel, but maybe one of these, and I'm not sure which one to go with. Jack Marriott is an injury prone player, but you know, like we've got Chieri there, we've got Undav, so maybe that wouldn't be a bad shout, but I'm not too sure about that. But obviously we'll see what his scout report comes back and says, and obviously we'll see what happens. But in today's episode we will be getting into the window, and we will be simming all these games getting into January. So VfL Bochum, AUE and Braunschweig. The only two reasons why I'm doing that is one, they're all down the bottom of the table, so we should be able to beat them quite comfortably. And two, I really just want to get into the January transfer window and sign some players. So that's really it. So going into this match, I'm fairly confident. Hopefully we can get a result. We've got a 3-1 win, which is good. If it ever updates the facts and figures, there we go. 5 points behind Union Berlin, so we're not too bad at that. I know obviously I can go into the calendar and sim through all these matches, but I'm not really wanting to do that. Lucas Mai happy with the first team football he's getting, which is good. AUE up next, which I'll show you where all these current teams are in the table. If they were a little bit further up the table, I would say yeah, we'll play them. AUE are 16th, Braunschweig are 18th, and VFL Bochum are 14th. That's why I'm simming all these games, because they're so far down the table, and the fact is I really want to get into the January transfer window, so we'll get into this match. Hopefully this is another one. I've just seen there that Freiburg have nipped in there, so hopefully we can get our second spot back. Hopefully 2-0, there we go. So we've got 2 wins out of 2, and we're only 2 points behind, but Union Berlin have a game in hand on us, so not too sure. You'll come back stronger. I'll maybe send Stiller out on a loan because I like Hanhide and I like Dudziak, but Stiller's not really. He's not. I'm glad he submitted a loan request off his own back, because at the end of the day he's 70 rated. He needs like first team football and stuff like that. So you know it's not that we can't give him it like here, but the fact is I like Hanhide and I like Dudziak better. I just think they're brilliant players. Risk of losing 2 players, right? We'll see who this is. De Guzman no para, so we'll definitely be upgrading their contracts. Oh, we might not be able to do it with Opara. Or De Guzman. Oh wow. We'll check back in the next couple of days. I wouldn't mind losing De Guzman, but I would mind losing Opara. We'll sim this match against Braunschweig. That's made me a little bit concerned. I'm not gonna lie. 5 points still behind Union Berlin, and as you can see, Daniel Chieri is the top scorer, which is awfully good. I'll need to see if I can do this. Hopefully I can. Go back to Opara. No? We can't do that. Right. Maybe we wait till the 1st of January then. Maybe it upgrades each year. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I've never even had that in Career Mode before. I've always been able to just do the contracts. That's a big offer for Prestes. But we're going to keep him because he's good. I like having Prestes around. I think he's good. Jaku's back, so that's good. He can play over Schaefer in the next match. Schaefer's up to 70 rated. He can come out of training when we next get the training regimes up, which is good. And he can just grow off of his own back now. That's the centre back that we're trying to sell, isn't it? Yep. We'll ask for a little bit more. We'll ask for 400. Hopefully we get that. But we're going to have a load in the wages coming into the window. I hope they accept 400, and they have done. Thank you, FC Chambly. I think they're in the. They sound like a French club to me. I'm going to have a look. I'm not too sure. FC Chambly are or Chambly, if it's French. Yeah, they play in the French league, so it will be Chambly then, because that's how they pronounce it. Once it gets to the 1st of January, we will have a look at this contract thing again with these 2 players. Right, there we go. Stop simming now. Stop simming. Stop simming. Right. Opara's still there. There we go. Oh, oh, I was getting so nervous there. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. That's fine. That's cool. Right. So, De Guzman's actually down to 69 rated. Right. Is there any... Oh, there's scout reports back. Brilliant. Right. And all of them are back. Yep, all of them are back. Good. So, Almeida looks good. His physicals are really, really good. Stamina's brilliant. Aggression, interceptions, all of that good stuff is very, very important. They'd be looking for 35k or 56. He could be a decent player going into the... He's only on 16.5. He's not too bad over the board. Like, he is not too bad. Opare, he's a bit of a letdown. So it's out of Almeida and Fabio for them. Then with Jack Marriott, who looks very, very good. Obviously his physicals and his mentals look better than his technicals, but we can train them. We can obviously train them. Batshuayi just looks good all over the board, so maybe we go for him. I'm thinking that now. That Didiu just looks terrible. His strength's good, that's the only good thing. His finishing's okay. We don't know his rating yet. High. Don't like that on a striker anyway. Andre Pereira just looks dead and buried as well. So it's out of these four. Now that we've seen the scout reports, it's down to these four. And it's two that we need to take. I like the look of Jack Marriott, but I obviously like the look of Batshuayi as well. They're both 30. Almeida just looks a lot better. What we'll do is we'll sim in a few days until we get their ratings back. I think we've got emails to read there as well. Player returning from loan, that's good. Yep. Oh my god, Frichtel's up to 75 rated now. Wow. That's one position I don't think we'll ever need to fill as goalkeeper, because we've got two very well-rounded goalkeepers. A little monthly report here. Reject them. I feel I should be earning more. Yeah, you should actually. 72 rated now, brilliant. Yeah, we'll get Schaefer out of training now that I remember. And we'll get who do we put in? We'll get Paul Willens some training. We'll get him up to 70. Hopefully. We're just waiting for these players to really get up to 70, and then obviously they can grow themselves as well. Do we need... See, that's what I'm thinking. Do we need another striker? Because, as you can see here, Kieri, Undav and Grun's a 68 rated player. So, maybe we don't need a striker. That's what I'm thinking. And Dominic Cohen is going to get... Derek Cohen, sorry, God's sake. I keep on getting that guy's name wrong. We'll delegate the renewal. That's perfect. A 72 rated on £14,000 a week. Ridiculous. So now, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. And as we go down, we're up to £88,000 on the wages. We could afford 3 pre-contracts, but I'm not wanting to overdose the system, if you see what I mean. I think I will be going for Almeida. I think. I think so. Yeah, we'll go for Almeida. We'll try and see if we can get him in. Yeah, why not? Why not? We need to upgrade in that position for Obviously, the Bundesliga, when we get there, we can't be playing with a 60 rated player in the Bundesliga. We just can't. That's like, you cannot do that. 2 years, that's fine with them. I tell you what, if it's a 25 million release clause, nah, they're sticking at 15.9. We'll do that. £62,000. Wow, that's going to take a lot of our budget away. Do we do it though? Yeah, we do. 69. Jesus. Yeah, we'll go with Almeida. Almeida, we've not got his rating back yet, but obviously he'll be coming in next season. Red Sauce, well, Red Sauce is supposed to be there, Lucas Maya in there. So we've only got, I think it's only £3,000 left on the wages, but we should have 26. Oh no, we're still got S73. How does that work out then? I'm not too sure, but I'm not going to overly abuse the system with obviously like getting players in and stuff like that. Delegate a short loan. Yeah, I'd rather have a short loan, and obviously if he doesn't look good enough, obviously we can sell him on. Add to transfer list anyway. He shouldn't be transfer listed. Timo Kern. Now that we've done that, he won't be. Zilla 64. Now that I think about it, we don't really need Yannick for. We'll check what who's ever got the biggest potential. That's who we'll keep. That's the way I'm going to do it. Zilla potential FIFA 20. I think this guy's got a decent potential. I think 75. That's not too bad. And then Rachel potential. This is the guy who I've been using a lot, and I've actually forgot about Zilla. Rachel's got a 72. I'm afraid it's going to have to be yourself, mate, who goes, because we don't need 3 cams at the club. We really don't. That just doesn't make sense, the fact that we've got that amount of cams at the club. Yeah, that's cool. Do you know what? No. Nah. We're going to sell him on and get more money. Is the scout report back on Almeida yet? I want to see his rating. No, it's not. It's annoying. Almeida will be coming to us next season. Hopefully we're in the Bundesliga by that point. I hope. Andre Almeida's obviously a massive, well-rounded player. Yep, there's Andre Almeida there. Do we go for a striker though? That's the thing. I'm not too sure if we should. Almeida's a 79. His pace doesn't look great, but if he's medium high, which he is, that's good. So it's not too bad. But we will, if Almeida isn't up to scratch, we'll obviously use Ret Sauce there if he's still with us, which he should be. I think I put him on a 2-year loan. Yeah, that's glad we're aligned, and yeah, let's get back to work, mate. He's happy with that anyway. I'm not wanting to replace anybody in this team. I don't even want to replace Chieri. That's the thing, because he's that good. But maybe we go for a better striker going into the Bundesliga, and obviously if they don't fulfill their potential, Batshuayi's an 81 rated as well. 81 finishing. That would be a massive upgrade. That would be a massive upgrade. 27-year-old, 81 rated. He needs first team football, Batshuayi, as well. I've always wanted to sign him in a career mode. He's got the flair trait, which is good. Medium low, which is also good. Do you know what? I think we just do this. Almeida and Batshuayi will be coming in next season. Yeah, I think we do that. That's what I know. I know you don't overly abuse the system because of obviously what happens with it, and obviously I want to keep this realistic. Do I go for that? Aye. Do you know what? Yeah, we will. Because if anybody pays that for him, oh, we might not be able to afford them. Right, get rid of that. And 70,000. 86,000. I can't. I could afford the wage, I just can't afford the signing on bonus. I think I can afford the wage. That's as much as I can afford. 75,000. We might not be able to do this. I can't go any higher, mate. I cannot go any higher. This is ridiculous. $76,500. Oh wow, they've went for that. Batshuayi will be coming in as our other pre-contract, and we've still got 76k sitting. How does that work? Our team's going to be mad next season. It's going to be mad. That's the only pre-contracts I'm doing though, because I'm not wanting to overly abuse the system. Can we not negotiate it and like put it into a deal? Because I don't need 3 goalkeepers at the club. No, I want to obviously. No. In negotiation. Like, Wagner will be. We'll put him as a transfer listed player. The same as Nolenberger, I should say. Obviously, when Sousa's loan ends, Navas will be a decent rating, I hope. I might not do a scout feature star next year just because, obviously, because we'll have such a strong side going into the Bundesliga. I might not do that. $600. These types of players you've just got to get rid of. Like, see, the thing that I think of is you shouldn't be coming into a big league with, say, like a 60. Like, it's okay with, like, say, like 70 rated players or just under, but see, when you come into the Premier League with, say, 65 rated players or 64 rated players, that's when you draw a line. It's like they're just not good enough for the Premier League. And it's true. Like, you see some of these clubs nowadays, like Aston Villa and Sheffield United, like, they bring like goalkeepers or strikers or any other position and they're 63 rated, which does not make sense. They should be selling them on and thinking, right, we can get some money for them. They're not good enough for the Premier League, so some players who play in the lower leagues are good enough for the Premier League, but some aren't, and that's what they need to think about. There's, well, hopefully we can get 300,000 for this guy. I hope. $195,250. Does that work? 250,000. I'm gonna see what our transfer budget goes up to, and I might make a sign-in as well, but I don't know where about. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, where do you upgrade this team about? We can go up to about 1.3 million, so we could get somebody on loan, but who do we go with? Like, what position really needs a strengthen? See, there's our best team there. I'm just trying to think. Everybody shouting at the screen would say, upgrade Hanhide. He doesn't need it though. He doesn't need upgraded because he's that good. But do we get a... I don't know. We've got a proper right back coming in. Do you know what? We're going to leave that money in the transfer budget. And what we'll do is, we'll just get rid of the transfer window in this episode, and we'll play one of these 2 games. That's what we'll do. Because we don't need to upgrade anywhere, because the squad's fine as it is for the rest of the season. And obviously we've got Undav there as our backup striker, so we don't really need to upgrade that. Sandhausen are higher up than Dresden, so we'll sim Dresden and we'll play Sandhausen, and we'll be playing at home again as well, so that's pretty good. 1 each, that's okay. Lucas Mize picked up a knock. We'll see how long that's for. Hopefully not for long. 3 days, that's nothing. SV Sandhausen up next. I think this will be at home, because I remember playing them away from home. Yeah, that's right, yep. We'll play this game, and obviously we'll see what happens. We might put Ret Sauce to centre back and Yilmaz back in, because obviously, like, Lucas Mize just came back from injury, he's tired and stuff like that, so. But we'll see how we get on in this game. I hope for another win so we can keep the pressure on Union Berlin. So, and if anybody didn't know, that's how you pronounce that, by the way. It's not Union, it's not like it's British, it's German, so it's Union. But Daniel Chiere, top scorer, that's the guy to watch. He could be massive next season, like, just to stay up in that. So I hope he is, and I hope Batshuayi isn't that good, because I don't want Chiere obviously to get like pushed out of the club or anything, because he's been that good for us. I don't want that to happen, but it might, because Batshuayi is a well capable striker, well experienced, so I'm not too sure. Hanhide into Chiere. Oh, and that could have been a good goal as well. A nice little turn there by that guy. And Dujiak's got it. He was some signing, by the way. I'm glad I made that signing now, to be fair. Sing into Chiere. It's a position where we really need to strengthen in, was obviously the centre mid. Sorry for a wee bit of stutter there. I hope he's done obviously turn your heads away, but it's just what I do sometimes when I get excited about stuff and that. I hope you understand. I might make a video on that actually, about, like, it's not a condition like per se, but It's a disability, and I wouldn't mind talking about it to yous as well, because it does affect me in different ways. So I wouldn't mind making a video on that at some point. If you would like to see that, then obviously do drop a like on the video and stuff, and subscribe to the channel. But when I know what I'm saying, it doesn't affect me. But when I don't, it does. If you see what I mean. But I'll explain all that in a different video. But now, oh, wow, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Just needed to get rid of it there. Diamantikos, Klingman, and Derek Cohen's there. What a terrible ball. Keep that in. Oh, God's sake, we're just inviting pressure here. Zhirov into Peorada. Jaku into Hanhide. Good little run from Sarpreet Singh. And Kiere is away, and that's that blast of pace that sets him away, and it's 1-0 for Daniel Kiere. Oh my God. Daniel Kiere, sorry. It's not Danielle, he's not a woman. Aye, sorry, I've just got a glass of milk, because as I speak for so long, my throat gets dry. So, but good start in this match. Obviously it wasn't a good start when we obviously were under the cosh by Sandhausen up the other end of the pitch, but we've got the goal that sets us away, so hopefully we can add to that. Now it's Yilmaz into Prestes. I hope you do enjoy the videos, by the way, that do go up on the channel, apart from obviously the stammering. And I hope you understand, it's not, if I could help it I would, but obviously it affects me in different ways, and obviously I can't help it the way that it affects me, but I hope you do understand that it does affect me, and I can't really help it in certain situations. Dujiak into Kiere. Oh, that was so unlucky. And Sandhausen come away with the ball. Oh, what? See, that's why I was a bit. Oh, there we go. Press this. I'll say my sentence after. Oh my God. I don't think he's still got his first goal of for the club. I don't think he has. He's came close a couple of times, but I don't think he's ever got his first goal for the club. But as I say about Yilmaz, it's a position where I wasn't really wanting to strengthen, and that's a brilliant goal from Sarpreet Singh. What a goal. And it's not like I'm playing on a really easy difficulty. This is legendary. This is legendary. This is ridiculous how easy this is. But as I say about Yilmaz, it's not a position where I was really wanting to strengthen, because he is a good defender, but he's 64 rated. You can't have, well, you can have that going into the Bundesliga, but you can't start with a 65 rated right back. I know people do it because they're young players, but Yilmaz, yes, he is young, but he's not got a very good potential. I don't know what it is, but it's not very good, I don't think. Because if it was good, everybody would be signing him, and Sarpreet Singh has just put that wide, but don't know what that is at the bottom of my cup. But good start. Ingolstadt in the lead as well. I was very happy coming out of my work tonight, because I seen that Man United had beat Sheffield United 3-0. That's not something a Man United fan is used to, and if you are a Man United fan, you'll know what I'm on about. You'll know that when we're winning, we just go under the cosh. A lot of teams just attack us, and we allow them to. So it's not like that here now, and it's not like that at Old Trafford as well now, because of what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's done. And Singh has got this into Jaku. Oh, Sarpreet Singh. Oh, that's unlucky. And Red Sauce is there again. He's a very good defender, by the way. Very, very good. Durzan to Zhirov. Diamantikos. Fernandez has went to Heidenheim, so that's made them stronger. Digiak to Hanhide. It's a thing that this could be Prestes's chance, and it is! I think that might be his first goal for FC Bayern 2, and he's came out with a celebration as well. Absolutely brilliant. I think that might be his first goal for the club. I think he's got... Oh no, it isn't. Because he's scored in obviously a... Well, not a played game, but a sim game. He's obviously scored in a sim game. That's my first time scoring with him anyway. That might be his only 2 goals of this series so far. Diamantikos, and that's a good block there from Opara. And the Greek still has it though. Zhirov into Peyurada. It's in, but Opara just deals with it like a beast. Like the beast he is. I don't know why he's going so far forward, but Prestes has still got it. Oh, that's a brilliant tackle there. Yilmaz into Prestes. Almost into Sarpreet Singh, and Sarpreet Singh still got it. He's such a good attacking midfielder. Prestes. Kiere. Sarpreet Singh, and it's 4. FC Bayern 2 are just dominating right now. Absolutely dominating. Domination. Absolutely brilliant. 4-0 up. 2 for Singh, 1 for Prestes, and 1 for Kiere. You'd think that was the other way around there, Kiere with 2, but Sarpreet Singh's just turning on the style right now, and obviously you see the way that it's affecting me now, the stutter. But as I say, a lot of people do make a fool of it, but it's not something to be made a fool of. But I don't mind. I did mind it when I was younger, but I've had that all my life. I really don't worry about it anymore. If people want to make a fool of my stutter, then I'd say just go for it. A lot of people get really offended when you do that. But as I say, it's not a massive issue in the world right now because of obviously like what's going on. But and Dujiak, oh, that could have been 5. Dujiak, Kiere, oh, that was almost 5. Dominic Cohn, Singh, Dujiak. Can somebody make a run? Oh, no, he doesn't have it. But as I say, yeah, like it affects people in different ways. Like I used to get affected when I had to like read in the front of the class and stuff, and then obviously people would make a fool of me and stuff like that. I worried about it when I was growing up, but as I say, it's not something to be made a fool of because it's a bad thing. Like you think about it. If somebody's got it in the chat, please leave it down in the comments as well, if you want to. That is, but obviously, not a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people in the world have it. But a lot of people do get affected by obviously people making a fool of it. I don't now, as I say, but I did when I was younger. It used to affect my confidence and stuff. But if people want to make a fool of you, like I just say let them get on with it now. I don't really bother about it now. But as I say, total domination over Sandhausen there. They gave us a couple of scares, but obviously it was total domination there, really. I think that'll put us back up to second as well. But we're into transfer deadline day. The biggest deal so far, Dele Alli has went to Real Madrid for 97.2 million, which is ridiculous. Ruben Diaz, one of the best centre backs in the world right now, has went to Liverpool, and Onana has went to Bayern. So these are the biggest deals. Yeah, that's better. These are the ones from today. Just trying to find bigger ones. Like Rojo's went to there. Dele Alli's went to Real Madrid. Diaz and Onana, we've seen that. Talisca's went to Inter Milan, which is a big signing for them. Rashica's went to Dortmund. Dembele's went to Leipzig, which is a big transfer. Alexandro to PSG. My tips went to Real Madrid. What? Munir's went to Espanyol for 37 million. Sanson's went to Milan. That obviously happened on the 11th of December, and obviously it's just came through the now. So he's there. And that's really it, really. Beretta's went to Wolfsburg. Alphonso Davies went to Atletico Madrid. That's a massive one. It's not really been a lot of action in that. No, not really been a lot of action in this transfer window. It's just went flooding up there. That must have been a big deal went through, but as I say, we're going to keep the squad as it is right now, and obviously we'll make signings next year going into the Bundesliga. But this is a massive bumper episode for you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed. Sorry it's uploaded a wee bit late. I woke up a wee bit too late today to film, and obviously get it uploaded and stuff. Obviously you don't want to know about that, but that's just what happened basically. I just got up a wee bit too late. I couldn't really film in the time period that I had and that, so yeah, sorry about that. But as I say, you're getting the video now and stuff like that. It'll go up tonight, and obviously I'll make one for tomorrow as well. I won't make it for the same time. I'll obviously do it in the morning. But 685 million's been spent, and that's it. Transfer deadline day is officially over, and the transfer window is officially over as well. So tomorrow, I might play February's games and get right into March. I might just do that, because there's not a lot of games, to be fair, but they're big games, so maybe I'll play them. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll play February's games there for you tomorrow. I'll play March's games off camera. I'll come back with April's games, and it'll be Saturday, hopefully, when we play these three or something. Or we might play these three, and like obviously in Friday's episode or something like that. But anyway, that's the plan anyway. Hopefully it goes like that, but I'm not too sure at the moment. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video, share the video, and turn on post notifications so you don't ever miss a video when it goes live. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.